They say knowledge is power. But what if power turns into manipulation and intelligence becomes a weapon? This is not just about Thomas Shelby. This is about every dangerous genius you've ever admired, feared, or followed without knowing why. Today, we're diving into the terrifying brilliance of Thomas Shelby's mind and why the smartest people like him are often the most dangerous. Part 1. The Mask of Control. Thomas Shelby rarely raises his voice. He doesn't need to. What makes him dangerous isn't just his brain, it's how he hides it. Smart people like him use silence as a weapon. Why do people fear the quiet ones? Because silence creates space for imagination, and imagination creates fear. Thomas understands that what people think he might do is more powerful than anything he actually does. You don't parley when you're on the back foot. Thomas Shelby. He plans every interaction like a chessboard. His pauses aren't weakness, they're calculation. Part 2. Ruthless emotional intelligence, 8 minutes. He can read a room without saying a word. This isn't intuition. It's high-functioning emotional intelligence twisted into manipulation. Notice how he disarms enemies by reading their insecurities and fears, then using them against them. He rarely speaks first in a negotiation. He waits, watches, listens, like a predator. He knows how to appear vulnerable when it benefits him. That's the darkest part. He makes people think they control him, and that's exactly how he controls them. Part 3. The Trauma Engine. Behind every dangerous genius is pain. Thomas Shelby is a man built from war, loss, and betrayal. But instead of breaking him, it sharpened his mind. Trauma can lead to hyper-awareness and paranoia, which, if controlled, can make someone extremely strategic. Thomas doesn't numb his pain. He weaponizes it. He turns suffering into fuel. That's why he's always 5 steps ahead. He expects betrayal, and he's always ready for it. Psychology behind it. Many dangerous intellectuals have trauma histories. It creates a need for control and dominance, not to hurt others, but to never feel powerless again. Part 4. The Illusion of Morality. Thomas Shelby appears moral, fighting for family, building an empire, protecting the ones he loves. But it's a performance. He chooses outcomes, not ethics. Whatever serves the mission is right. He will sacrifice anyone, even himself, for the idea of power and legacy. This is where intelligence becomes dangerous, when it justifies cruelty in the name of a higher cause. Part 5. Charisma versus chaos. Dangerous minds don't push you, they pull you. Thomas Shelby's charisma makes people follow him into hell. But it's not just charm, it's confidence mixed with control. He knows when to be the devil and when to be the saint. That unpredictability makes him magnetic. Charisma can hypnotize you into trusting someone who will destroy you, and you'll thank them for it. Part 6. Why smart is scary. Intelligence becomes terrifying when it's detached from empathy. Smart people who suppress emotion can strategize like machines, but act with the coldness of them too. Thomas Shelby doesn't just think, he calculates. And he sees people not as humans, but as tools, threats, or leverage. Closing thought. Smart people become dangerous, not because they can manipulate, but because they know when not to. They walk into every room already winning, not through violence, but through the belief that they're always in control. Brilliance without conscience is a storm without warning. Thomas Shelby isn't just a character. He's a blueprint of every intelligent leader who led nations into darkness.